Hey guys, it is Targon again. Going to be covering some basic battle mechanics, particularly for defending. Uh, Before you go attacking other people's city, I strongly suggest that you learn some of these basics for defending your own. So what we have right now, this is the DX Calc. What this is this is a battle calculator. It's very accurate. I've actually been able to figure out people's star sets using this thing. Um, so what we have here, basically how you use this is you put in the defense. You can use this a lot for attacking or defending. If you're defending, you just put in the number of troops that you have for each unit, and then you put in what the person's attacking with. So for right now, I'm just going to kind of go over like some real basic stuff. Um, so one of the most basic Evony attacks that you're going to face is what people call the rainbow attack. What this is it is predominantly archers. And the DX Calc, it has like a quick setting to rainbow. This isn't the exact numbers that I usually send when I do a rainbow attack, but it's close enough. It'll give you the gist of it. So now what you can do, and I kind of have this zoomed up, but I'm gonna now down here it has the hero stats for the attacker and for the defender. I gave them all equal stats. I put them all at 5 stars. 100 leadership, 300 attack, and 85 intelligence. And I'm going to put the war horn on for both of them. And now I'm just going to hit this, and we're going to see how this turns out. Alright, rather than try and show you the numbers, I'm just going to show you what happened. So basically, what I was defending with was 50,000 workers, 1 million warriors, 500,000 scouts, 150,000 pikes and swords, 200,000 archers, 10,000 calves and fracks, 10,000 ballista, 1,000 battering rams and catapults. And for the walls units, I had 1,700 archer towers, 200 defensive trebuchets, 100 rolling logs, and 250 traps and abatis. And so I'll just kind of look over here. And so there you can see kind of how the numbers played out. I lost in this setup, like I sent basically 100,000 archers with some layers. I lost 40,000 pikes, and I lost the 10,000 cavalry and cataphracts. Now, this is okay, but ideally, this is more losses than I would like to take when I'm defending, if I'm online. So what I'm going to do in this situation, I'm going to remove the cavalry and the cataphracts and try this again. Alright, so now, well, look at that. We don't lose the cavalry and the cataphracts, but we do lose quite a few more pikemen. 124,000 pikemen, to be exact. So how do you... This is still more than I like to lose. So what you can do when you are defending, you only need one of each layer. So I'm going to keep in only one pike and one sword. And now look at that. I lose 1 pike, 1 sword. I do lose 200,000 warriors. But that's okay. I mean, warriors train really fast. But still, I would like to lose a little bit less than that. So let's see what happens if I take out some of the warriors. So I switch it to 1 warrior. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. And there it hits the workers, and it also hits the archers. So I'm going to get rid of these workers, and let's see how many archers we lose here. All right, 50,000 archers almost. That's too many. But if you look here, I only lost 1 sword, 1 pike, 1 warrior, and 1 worker. So let's try adding 1 cavalry and 1 cataphract. And there you go. What you see here, I lose 1 warrior, 1 pike, 1 sword, 0 archers, 1 cavalry, 1 cataphract. And then I also lose some traps and abatis and so forth. But those rebuild pretty easily. So this is basic defense tactics against a rainbow attack. Now sometimes you're not going to have the leisure of having a place to move your troops to. I started this out with 1,000,000 warriors. So really, in order to go down to 1 warrior, you'd have to move most of them into another nearby city. Usually, with bigger archer numbers and ballista numbers, it's a little bit easier, but I'll cover that in another episode. This is just kind of more of a basic guide for defending a basic city. So 200,000 archers is not a whole heck of a lot. Most players at a more advanced stage of the game are going to look at a city that has 200 archers and they're just going to be like, oh boy, this is going to be easy. Not so. You can defend with 200,000 archers and these small numbers. Now the only danger here is what happens if your enemy decides to attack once again. So now that all the warriors, pikes, and swords are gone, and cavalry, well, now he's hitting your archers pretty good. So, you know, if he's sending multiple waves and they're supposed to hit pretty quickly in between, rather than just doing 1 of each layer like I did before, I'll do 100 or 1,000. And that way, after he attacks, yes, you'll lose a little bit more of these layers, but you will be able to heal. So here, okay, so he kills 1,000 warriors, pikes, swords, cavalry, and cataphracts. But even if he hits you 5 times, like you're going to be healing a certain percentage of these. So even at 10%, like next time he hits you, you're going to have 100 of each. And then the next time he hits you, you're going to have 10 of each. And then the next time he hits you, he's going to hit 1 of each. All right, so this is just kind of a basic defensive guide. Obviously, if the attacker has a much more powerful hero, it's going to be much harder to kill his troops. So I'm just going to kind of do this same thing, except I'm putting him up to 700 attack, a 12-star set, and let's say he hits you with the historic hero. That is at 200 leadership. There, he still hits the archers, but still, given what he's got versus what you've got, that's pretty good. All right, so that is a basic way to defend against an archer rainbow. I'll be covering different attacks in the next video.